Reminder how steep it is. You've got tree roots and stuff to walk around. Come on. Compton takes a photograph. A nice photograph. It's 7 o'clock. Would you believe it's only 7 o'clock and I'm already finished? Good morning, and very much morning. Ooh. So it is 4:30 in the morning. It is pitch black outside, or pretty much dark. I've got a challenge on to start with, and the challenge for me is I've got to go walking in the dark up some steps in the woods. Not keen on that idea at all, but when I get to the top, if I can get there for sunrise, it could be amazing. So I've got to challenge myself this morning. I'm forcing myself to do this. I've got a torch, you know me, I've got loads of torches, so I'm just going to take some torches with me and go walking. What am I doing to myself? This is the challenge you have to do sometimes. So yeah, everything's off in the van. Turn that off. This light's got to go off as well. Turn the water off. Turn the fan off, because we don't need the fan left on anymore, do we? Because we're getting out the van. It is so warm. It is really warm. Right, I'll see you on the way. I know you can't see me. I'm right in the thick of it at the moment. This is one of the hardest trails I've ever been on. Last time I come, I knew how steep it was, and this is just a good reminder how steep it is. You've got tree roots and stuff to walk around, and it goes straight up in the air, literally straight up. It's about 1.5, 1.7 miles long, but they estimate 50 minutes. It's probably going to take me that. God, it's warm as well. It's so warm. It was 30 degrees last night. Right, I've got to keep going, slow and steady. Holy crap. You really wouldn't believe how steep this really is. I'm going to have a look at my map, see how far up we are. Come on. Okay, we're up the steepest part. Right, I'm just going to have a couple of minutes here and a drop of water. The moon's out and I've got some more steps to go, and then it should start evening out a bit. I'm on some level ground at the moment. Hello, morning, Mr. Sheep. Yeah, Mr. Sheep's here, look, hiding in the dark. Morning, mate. You carry on eating. Yeah, my torch on my head is run down to a very low, and my other torch that I carry with me all the time is bleeding dead. Not happy at all. So when I got through the gate, I had to go straight up through the woods, and it's pitch black and I couldn't see the path. So what I've decided to do is, there's a trail that comes left and then right and goes up next to the woods, apparently, I think. You can see the lights coming up behind me. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful pink and stuff hues. This must be the trail. I'm going to follow this one. Basically walking up through the heather. Yeah, it's beautiful behind. I can now see the reservoir just down in the bottom corner as well. And there's mist. There's like a mist, and that's what I'm hoping. Yesterday morning, I got up. You would have seen the video already. If not, the link's up in the corner for you. I'd just given up on anything fantastic, and then suddenly, wow, bang, the mist just rolled in. If I get that this morning through the reservoir, it's going to be amazing. But first of all, I need to get there. So I'm going to follow this trail up next to the wood, get up to the top, and hopefully there's a breeze, because I'm absolutely sweltering. But we've got clouds. There's some clouds in the sky that are going to catch that light, but I could be, you never know, 15 minutes late again, like always. You might want to, yeah, you might not want to hear me panting, but this is real life. I've got all my gear on my back. Oh, look at it. I managed to find my path. I strayed off a bit, but I found a little track to come up the side of the wall. Thank God for OS maps. Get off. Flies and things are attacking me because I'm sweating and giving off loads of carbon monoxide. The heather's out everywhere, and this is what I come for. I come for a morning glow. I come for a morning glow, a morning glow. There's my goal. That's where I'm going to. Left or straight on? Oh, I don't know. Oh, even right, even. Let's go right. Oh, it looks amazing. Oh, look at that for a shot. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. There's layers over there. So many beautiful layers, and I've had the camera out. I did actually stop for a couple of minutes and took a beautiful shot. You could just see Ladybower Reservoir in the bottom corner, and you had a tree, you had the track that I was on, a bit of a path, all the purple, pinks, heathers, and that morning orange glow. So I've managed to get a shot just in case, because it was looking gorgeous. But I really want to get up here and get myself a really good composition, and I can't really stop now because I said before, that sun don't wait for anybody. It comes up when it wants to come up, and it ain't stopping. And the sky's all oranges now. Oh my God, it's beautiful, and I'm not where I need to be. Told you, 15 minutes late again. So I'm not going to make it to the top before all the colours actually disappear. So I'm going rogue. I'm stopping here. I'm only a few feet from the top, but the shot from here is amazing. So without further ado, Compton takes a photograph, a nice photograph. We've got a lovely path, we've got this bank, beautiful bank of heather coming over the top. It's like a rolling cascade of heather, and this little path that leads down. Woodland, reservoir, colours. It's all in the shot. It's all here, guys, it's all here. Absolutely fantastic. Just come down the path a little bit. I'm going to go really wide Just so you can see the path and the bank of pinks and the way it runs down through. It's coming down a bit lower. There's a little bit of dry wall I didn't want. There it is, that's better. I just love the fact that you can see all the way down through the image. I may even get my selfie on this one. Yeah, not bad at all. F8, ISO 160, focus on the heather. I tell you what, let's even go F16, no, F11, make sure it's really sharp. Let's do another one of them, and then I'm going to do my selfie. Yes. I have just witnessed one of the nicest sunrises I'm sure I've ever seen. Calm, still. I'm cold because I am absolutely wringing wet with sweat. I am so sweaty, but the sun came up so slowly, so smoothly. It raised behind some soft cloud in the distance, and it just gently appeared and lifted itself above. And because there's a haze over there, because there's low, very light cloud in the distance, it's staying soft. I can still see it, I can look at it, I can stare at it. It just looks insanely amazing, and I witnessed it all without my glasses on as well. To be honest, I didn't even think about my glasses. I think I've got a couple of amazing photographs, I really do. Just what I came up here for. The colours are still there now. The sun's obviously warming up as it climbs in the sky, but I can still look at it, and it's well above the skyline, and I can stare at it. That's how soft it is. You've got the reservoir, you've got the little bridge down where I parked my car last week, you've got the tree line, you've got these recession of two little woodlands, the water, then it goes on to the hillside in the background. It's got a bit of haze. Oh my god, when I put my glasses on, it's even more spectacular. It's just fantastic. I've got a little bit of Lindsay Sterling going on in my ear, which is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I can't describe how nice it is. I'm going to do a really high one. I'm going to lower the sun actually, and I'm trying to try and see if I can just take in the sky a little bit, because there's some wispy little clouds up there that are just quite nice. But yeah, just insanely beautiful, absolutely stunning. And I wasn't alone. There are a couple of people stood up on the top as well behind me, which is just fantastic. What a great way of sharing the morning. That was stunning. And it's not over, because when the sun rises, you get that temperature inversion, and that's when magic can even happen. So I've backed up a little bit now, and I've gone a bit wider, so I've got these nice pinks in the bottom corner. I've got a set of rocks as well. I've taken a vertical and I'm on a horizontal at the moment. Then you've got the reservoir and the sun right in the background. Now obviously, as this sun's rising, it's getting brighter and brighter, so it's turning into more of a mushy haze rather than a sun, which it kind of is anyway. But I think this is another really nice shot. I've taken a wide one. I just want to squeeze it in a bit more and take a slightly tighter one as well. So I've got the options, and I'm trying to line up the heather with the bottom corners, so they're leading in from the corner, coming in, and then I've got these rocks in the centre. It's almost like a diamond, a triangle pushed you through the centre of the image. You've got the foreground, the midground with the reservoir and the trees, and then you've got the sun in the background. All at f11. I'm not going to mess around with my exposures. I'm just going to bracket at f11. I've got everything in it. I ain't got to worry about it when I get home. Oh, just absolutely amazing. Really nice. And it's only going to get nicer, I think. I still think when that sun rises a bit more, there's some haze and mist over in the background. I can see a little tree as well, miles off in the distance. Might put the 300mm on and see what it looks like, but this is fantastic. I've been chopsing away to a lovely couple, the couple that was up on the hill in front of me or behind me when the sun came up. They're both posties, so they do about 12 to 20 odd miles a day, I think they said, or 6 to 12 miles a day walking, so they're not worried about walking a bit. But he's quite into photography, so if you are watching, hello, good to talk to you this morning, really enjoyed that, and hopefully you're doing alright with your photography. And don't forget, subscribe, like the channel, and stay with us. Give us a thumbs up as well. Yeah, so I'm just taking a few more shots now. It's still early. Let's have a look. What are we on? It's 7 o'clock. Would you believe it's only 7 o'clock and I'm already finished? It was a fantastic morning. Absolutely enjoyed it. No end getting up here now. It was a scary challenge for me to walk up that woodland in the dark. So I urge you to challenge yourself a little bit, because as much as that was scary coming up, and I'm so pleased my torch died when I got to the top, because if it had died when I was at the bottom, I think I may have passed out, because it would have been extremely hard. I've had to walk using my phone. So now I'm just taking a few shots because it's really soft. The light's up, there's no colour there as such, but because I've got the heather out, and it is stunning to see this heather. Absolutely gorgeous. It's just a complete array of pink everywhere. If I could get my drone to work, I'd put it up, but I'm having to install and reinstall the app at the moment, which is not much fun. I'm not sure if I can get it to work. If I can, I'll get the drone up and show you what it looks like, because it's just fantastic, and the wide aerial shot would really do it justice. But yeah, just lining up a few shots. I've got Ladybower in the bottom there. There's a little bit of water in it. I've got this nice skyline. There's a bit of a haze on the hills, so it's giving that definition, the separation of the hills. It looks really, really nice. And I've got some pinks and purples in the bottom, which is just beautiful, and these little patches of light as well. I'm just going to put my bracket in back on and take that shot again. And I've got some diagonal lines in it as well, which is really quite nice. So yeah, very pretty. I may take one shooting back this direction as well, because I think that looks nice as well. The light shining in that direction. So I'll get a couple of these shots, and then I think I'm going to pack up and make my way back down to the van for a cup of coffee. So before I leave this little spot, I've got a very, very, very special picture to show you. I am out in the woodlands. I'm on the top of Win Hill. I've got the beautiful heathers, the reservoirs all around me. It's a nice calm morning, not a lot of noise except for motorbikes, and I've just found a bear. There's a bear in Ladybower. There's a bear in the Peak District. I'm going to put this picture up right next to you there, and I want you to tell me very quickly now what bear it is. And here is the shot. Can you tell me who that is? Be quick. I can. Amazing. If you didn't get it, did you not see Pooh Bear? Tell me you did not see Pooh Bear, because I did. 100% that is Mr. Pooh Bear on the reservoir edge. How cool is that, seeing things in nature? Right, I'm done. I'm going to have a sit down. I'm going to have a drop of water. I'm going to perch on these rocks for 5 minutes. I'm just going to take a couple of deep breaths of fresh air, realise that things aren't that bad, because you know what I'm like, I get some really low times. I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm going to have my chocolatey, croissant-y type things, whatever they are, bourgeons, or I don't know what they are, bready roll things. I'm going to have one of them, and then I'm going to make my way back down. I don't think I'm going to go down that steep path, because it's horribly, horribly steep. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to find my way down the woodland path, so I can find where it is, see how far the walk is going back that direction, and I'll know next time to come up that way maybe. So I'm going to love you and leave you now. Thank you for watching. As before, like and subscribe. Thumbs up really means a lot. It does help my algorithms to move along. And if you found this interesting, share it with a friend. It might inspire someone to get out in the dark, because that was a challenge for me this morning. It really was a challenge for me to actually say, look, I'm going to go and walk in the dark. And thank you, Lord, that my camera, my torches lasted long enough to get out of that woodland at first, because I would have been petrified in the dark on my own. But yeah, it was a challenge for me, but I think it paid off. I haven't seen them yet on camera, you know, on home on the big screen, but I'm sure you guys have seen it and would agree that it was worth it when I got up here. I'm nearly dried out now. I'm gonna have some breakfast. See you soon, guys. Ciao for now. Bye bye.